He is off to the races, going to get a big chunk of yards. Might not score, but you know he's getting a big chunk.
When the big fellas turn to chase, I mean, where do they find the balance between conserving energy for the...
You throw your head back and just act like you're fighting as hard as you can, but you're 50%.
Can't get him to the ground. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. To the air, it's Chambers. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Fighting off the defender. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got a man. It's McMillan. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Waddle. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hatchett. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw again. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Defense looks as if it's coming. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Georgia going up tempo.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Waddle. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Durant. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him in the flat. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Pressure coming. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense. Drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center, we could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Waddle. Under fire. Quarterback gets a first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Takes the easy completion. You know, sometimes even a short... like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Waddle. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the ground with the back.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cox. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He breaks a tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Might as well stick with him. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
The corners are walked up tight. To the air, it's Demanio. Looking deep. And the missed connection on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustment, open up this passing game, but early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll move the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Looking for room at the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Dogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't